Hi, what's up? This is me, Chiara, and welcome to this video. Do you know what I like the most about software? Well, that you can do pretty everything with it. In fact, once you know how to code, the mind is your only limit. And also for this reason, the majority of startups rely on some type of software. They develop websites, platforms, applications, and many more in order to reach their goals. I've seen in my past startups with really great software and really awesome design. And from the user's point of view, they were really helpful applications. However, the problem was hidden in the back of the screens in the office, where the poor developers, including me, had to maintain it. In fact, usually due to the old changes, bug fixes, features additions, libraries updates, and many more, the software architecture from being clear and well defined becomes a messy patchwork that makes no easier to maintain it. Regarding the economic aspect that this issue has, it is known that the 80% of the cost of the software development is only for its maintenance and not for the developing part from scratch. Also, for this reason, it is important that a startup has a high quality software, in particular in the time where it is going to scale. But why do tech startups fail at developing high quality software? And how can we solve it? Well, there are only two problems that, with tips and tricks, can be fixed. Do you know which are these problems? That's the reason why for this video. The first issue is related to the economic aspect of the startup. In fact, due to the lack of money, the startup tries as much as possible to reduce all possible costs. And also for this reason, for them it's not easy to involve a professional inside the team. Furthermore, from what I've seen, in startups especially, there is an underestimation of the importance of the role of a software engineer. In fact, when a startup has to choose whether to hire a software developer or a software engineer, they opt more in the second direction, so to hire a software developer. However, for people that come from a computer science background, it is known the difference between a software engineer and a software developer, and that there is the need of the right balance among these roles. Why a software developer is more focused in developing the software, so on the code testing, more technical aspects, the software engineer is the one who plans the software architecture, makes the choices about the technologies to use, and also some possible predictions in the future about the software. Usually the software developer is preferred as the software engineer seems more theory type, so that does nothing in concrete. However, the software engineer is the one who guides the software developers inside the team and their management and their work. For this reason, it is important to have both figures inside your team. Differently from what can be thought, the lack of economic resources can be solved, or at least partially resolved, by solving the second issue. That is, well, not taking care enough about the human aspect of your team. In fact, you see, when there is empathy and communication inside a team, the majority of issues can be solved. Furthermore, be in the mindset of nourishing and guiding the other people working with you, even though they have good and negative aspects. For instance, in a situation of a team of developers, when there are people with lower skills in a certain technology, be the one who guides them. Give them tips and teach them how to use that technology properly. And well, this does not mean that you have to do their job. This would be totally useless. However, taking time of doing this will help you surely in the future, as they will be faster, as they will have already learned how to do certain tasks in a certain way. The second aspect is the communication. Don't you think that you're good because you have a Slack group, you have a WhatsApp group, or you see each other every day? Because you have to think about the real communication. So ask yourself, do you think that the people inside your team feel listened to? Or do you think that you feel at ease at communicating sincerely what's in your mind, your worries, your aspirations, your dream? And do also the others feel the same? Because if you don't know these answers, or if their reply is no, well, there is something wrong with the communication inside your team. Without communication, the majority of tasks cannot be done, both in the software developing side, also in designing side, also in the marketing, everything. So before thinking about solving the economic issues inside your team, think about communication and human aspect. Obviously, in order to solve these issues, many more hours should be taken. In fact, every situation has its own peculiarities, and also the size of the team has an impact, but also other economic situations as well. What I care the most of conveying to you in this video is the importance of paying attention to these two aspects if you want to develop high quality software. In fact, the majority of times we think that software is only a technical thing, that developers are kind machines, they are experts in what they are doing, and you don't have to listen to them, you don't have to care about them. However, there is a research that I have conducted and showed clearly how the emotional aspects of the human being has a strong impact on the productivity and performance. So it's useless to think about the best technology ever to use, to have the best software architecture, if you don't know what's in your software ecosystem, who are the people who are interacting with it, and how do they feel about it. So, in order to know more about the possible solutions, we see each other in the next video. See you!